Good evening, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, the lot. How are you? So do say hi when you're logging in. It's time to be honest. That's the title. If you didn't catch the title, then it's time to be honest. And I'm going to be honest about the motivation for doing this live tonight, actually. So say hi, tell me where you are. Hello, everyone on Instagram, Facebook, and everything's slightly slower tonight. So let me know where you guys are logging in from. Make me jealous. I know that I've got this gorgeous global community already. Hey, Cass, you're beautiful. I do look more beautiful on Instagram, just in case you want to catch me over on there. I'm always devastated when I catch myself in the mirror and I don't have a honey filter, which is devastating. About being honest, talking about time to be honest, and using a filter. It's a must. Sunny Preston is in the house. Denmark. Ooh, I want to go to Denmark. Hey, Debs, good to see you on. One of our Impact Academy Debs. And Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Hello, Suzanne. Hey, Fiona. Okay. If you are watching it live, drop a hashtag live or just comment live in the comments so I know who's on live. Then if you're watching the replay, let me know by typing replay. Hey, Nat. Let me know by typing replay. And if you're brand new, if you've never watched one of my lives before, you're like, who is this chick? Comment new in capital letters. So I know you are completely and utterly new and I can say hi. So it's good to be with you. We're Tuesday already. Who is having a great week? Hey, George. Look at my family on. Okay, so the reason why I have gone live this evening is because I received a message earlier from a friend of mine, and she is also a business owner, has a side hustle, a side business, and she won't mind me saying to you, she actually just said, like, tell me, like, do you feel the same as me, or is it just me? Like, I feel like she's gone from one child to two, and I feel like I'm failing. I'm at the end of my tether. I'm like, got lack of patience. Hey, Svetlana. I'm at the end of my patience. I'm really not being great with the kids. I feel like I'm just trying to be everything and I'm actually being nothing, kind of thing. And it made me think about we should always just be honest. So I wanted to message her back, and I wanted, my natural reaction is just to put a positive spin on it and be like, yeah, you know, it's hard, but we've got to stay positive and all. I just messaged her back and I was like, it's shit, isn't it? Sometimes it's really shit. I've got a rainbow baby. I've had many losses in between William, my first, and Archie. And because of that, you feel so much more grateful, I think. I think everyone's grateful to be a mum, but you do feel like, oh my God, thank God, you know, when you thought that all hope was lost. So you feel almost bad about ever feeling bad about the situation. But let's be honest and let's be real. Like, it's not all flaming the Waltons, and it's really not. And I'm an entrepreneur that have been for the last 8.5 years. I started with a side business like loads of other people, and it can be difficult fitting things in and around everything we've got going on. If you run a side business, type side in the comments so I know that you're with me. You know exactly what I mean. Type side in the comments and I know exactly where you are. And I thought, like, I could have just said to her, like, oh, you know, chin up and it'll be okay and you're all right and you're just having a tough day or whatever. And I thought, no, I'm just going to give it a straight. I'm going to be honest, like, shit sometimes. And I feel really guilty about saying it, but it's true. Now, I get asked all the time a few things. One of those is, how did you go from a police officer, building a side business, a side hustle? I started in the health and wellness industry, building a side business to a full-time income. In fact, to over £1 million in sales a month in around 12 months. Like, how did you go from that with a child, with a newborn? And do you know what? The honest answer sometimes is like, I look back and it's a bit of a blur. But luckily for me, I journaled a lot. I wrote a lot in my planners, and I can look back and say, this is exactly what it looked like. This is how busy I was, but this is the strategies that I used. And this is exactly what I did to build my business from just 380 friends on Facebook to having an idea of maybe being able to start a business, recommend a product base, a product line, and being able to build a sales team. And when people ask me, I'm like, okay, well, I can't tell you just in a line. I can't tell you in just a single line of like, this is how I did it. But I know that looking back, I can literally pinpoint like exactly what I did step by step and why it was different to maybe what other people were doing. Lots of people question how you can take a side business to a full-time thing. And I'm not talking in any specific industry, because as you probably know, I run a network marketing product-based business, and that's actually really difficult. You're selling somebody else's product, and there's lots of millions of other people in the world that are doing exactly the same. They don't think like, oh yeah, well, that's network marketing. That's hard. You've got to really stand out with your marketing. And that's why I had to learn, and I had to learn fast. And then, of course, that cash gave me the money to invest in my own business, which was ProPlanner, and actually build that to a multi-million in sales, because I learned everything that I needed to learn in terms of marketing. But I did one really smart thing. I invested in me. I got a coach, because I was at a real loss. I was at a stage where like, oh, I've got these businesses. You know, I really enjoy them, but I was getting so caught up in the day-to-day running. I had no idea how I could get time to learn something else. So I knew that the way to fast track that was to get a coach, but I actually didn't think a coach for me existed. And coaching had such a profound effect on me, my mind, my business, that I've decided that that's where I'm going to take my personal brand, that I'm going to help people take their side hustle to CEO, and I'm going to build an online school for entrepreneurs. Now, when I first launch this, which will be May time, by the way, if you want to be the first to have a chance, because it will be a limited number of people, then you have to be on my email list, because you guys are going to have first dibs. So that'll be, if you're on Instagram, you can't see the link, but on all the other things, you should be able to see all the other channels. You should be able to see the link, which is www.emmacooperonline.com/email. So make sure you're on my email list, because next week I've got something coming up. And the reason why I've got it coming up, the reason why I wanted to do it, is because of the message that I got today from a friend. And I feel like I really honestly shared my story from being a broke police officer to, you know, turning over multiple millions a month in product sales and earning my first million in, you know, the first couple of years. So because I was honest doing that, I figure like, I'm going to be honest with this. This is new. It's uncharted territory. It's new to me. Although I've been coaching, I've coached tens of thousands of people. This style, what I'm doing now, is new. So I thought I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to share with you the ups and downs. What I didn't do is share a lot of the ups and downs of like my product based business that I built, like the planner business and my other businesses that I have that you might not even know about. And I'm going to share those with you. So next week, starting on Monday, I'm actually going to do 5 days sharing 5 secrets with you in your email though. So in order to get those emails, you will have to be signed up to my email list, which is emmacooperonline.com/email. So if you want to know the 5 secrets, and they're, you know, they can be a bit sensitive. A couple of them will, with the challenges, I'll leave out any names or any way that you can find out who the people are. But I want to share with you the challenges that I came up against, because you might be able to resonate, or it might stop you from having to learn that challenge yourself, because some of them can be pretty painful. And I found that when I was coming up against these challenges, obviously when I got a coach, it was easy. I just got on, you know, a voice note and was like, this has happened. How would you deal with that? And they tell me, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, of course, this makes perfect sense. But in the beginning, I didn't have it. So I had to really navigate my way around these massive challenges. And they were big challenges. Now, if you are thinking of starting a business, type think in the comments. I want to know if you're thinking, if you're like, you know, I have a little thing that I do on the side, and maybe your friends and your family kind of buy into it. Maybe they buy from you. You create really nice things. You're like that creative person. Maybe you have like a really I know a lot of people with like really corporate jobs, but they love to be really creative on the side. And actually, if they're totally honest with themselves, their dream, if they're honest, which is the theme of tonight's live, is that they would love to take that passion and turn it into their business, take that side hustle and become CEO in their own business. If that's you, let me know in the comments. I want to know that actually. If you've got an idea for a business, feel free to drop me an inbox and share it with me. I am obsessed with business, obsessed. I love hearing ideas. I love cheering people on. I love maybe giving you things to think about that maybe you hadn't thought about. And I love the feeling of you saying, oh my God, that is so it. That's it. So I love that. Now, 5 secrets in 5 days will start next week. Hopefully they will really, really help you, because I know that you cannot build any business, anything that's worth having will come with challenges, because in order to get more, you've got to grow more. In order to grow more, it's a bit like growing muscle. In order to grow a muscle, you've got to tear the muscle. It's got to bleed. It hurts. You have those DOMs, don't you? And then you heal again. And that's actually like life, I would say. That's like life. Hard things happen. You've got to deal with it. You've got to heal, and you've got to get stronger. The link to get on my email list is emmacooperonline.com/email. So emmacooperonline.com/email. You can sign up to my list there. Monday is when I'm going to be starting my secrets. At the end of those secrets, I'm going to share with you something really special. Yeah, it's emmacooperonline.com/email. I'm going to share something really, really, really exciting. A little bit more information about what I have coming in May. I've changed it. Last week, this was, I was launching in April, and I've changed it to May. I've got a lot going on, and yeah, things are getting hotter. So I'm going to be sharing that with you next week. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are having a great week. I'm also launching something really exciting within the next 8 weeks as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. It's all good. If you have any friends that are maybe thinking about starting a business, maybe they have a side business that they want to make, you know, that they would really love to be their full-time thing, then click the share button. I give away prizes randomly. You'll see me in your inbox saying, hey, what's your address? I'm not coming to stalk you, don't worry. But if you share any of my lives, then I will go on, find somebody. Actually, I get Kate to do it, my friend who does some admin stuff for me. She's actually like my right-hand girl right now. And she will pick, because I don't like picking winners because it means there's losers. I'm ridiculously stupid about that stuff. But she will go on and she will pick some, and I will send out some gifts just to say a little thank you for sharing. So I do like to do that. So if you get a message, please give me your address. I'm not looking to stalk. Anyway, I will see you in your inbox next Monday. And before then, I will see you on some lives. So take care, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow.